Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. I'm Legend of Dragoon. In the last episode, we've been making our way up the Shrine of Shirley, going through all the traps and trials, so that we can finally get up here. We're at the top, and we're just about to go into the first of two boss fights. Kind of. You'll see what I mean here in just a minute. This is where it gonna get a little weird. It's amazing you made it through the traps, but your luck is over. Because I won't let you go further. Come on, draw your sword. Wait, we're just here to look for the Dragon Eye plant. We don't want to fight. You take me to believe that? You must be after the treasure, aren't you? That's not it. It's quicker to beat it out and... You thieves! Now you reveal your true selves. Prepare yourselves! I got shot. There's a good depiction. Rose with her sword out. The other two are like, no, we're not here to do this. So this is the first one. This is the guy who's been setting all the traps and all the reason why all of the treasure chests are empty. So he can be a little bit of a pain in the rear. And a little bit insane. Or a lot insane. But little smacks. Then, yeah, here we go. So he sets up multiple traps during the battle. This is the one why I wanted to keep Volcano out in the mix. What happens is these bursting balls, bombs basically, they roll slowly towards you, and once they hit a certain point, I think it's like a halfway, or they roll 3 times, basically it just rolls right into your character and explodes. Now, you can take them down. You can see there, that one started, and that one started. And then it just kind of depends on how far and how much damage you can do. Usually, I think Volcano should be able to one-shot it. Let's see here. Can you one-shot? Nope, not just yet. Your level must be a little bit too low. But basically, Dart's one should be almost dead. And then I can get Lavitis and Rose to work on have Lavitis take this one down. I'd really rather not it hit me. Plus, by doing this, I'm still getting more additions and more, I'm getting more additions and more SP, so... Unfortunately, it does have a tendency to draw the fight out a lot longer. This one is annoying. This is probably the longest one. He only really has 2 traps that I can remember. And this is the more annoying one of the two, because it's one that you actually have to spend a couple of turns on just trying to get rid of it before it really hurts you. Spinning. And then Dart gets his shot in. I would like to have this next edition, but I might get it after these 2 fights. And then Rose can smack him again. I can't imagine it'd be too much longer before he decides he wants to make use of. Yeah, he brought out the same one. Thought he would go to the next one. Oh well. Let's take the bursting ball down again. By the time this fight's done, I'm going to actually be level 3 Dragoons. At least Dart probably will be. Lavitis might make level 2. But it takes a while when you've got only 35 SP going for you. Okay. Getting there slowly. Just gonna take all of them to do this one more time. Lavatus, of course, is in the yellow again. It seems to be chronically in the yellow for me. I just can't ever seem to keep him out of it. Everybody wants to hit Lavatus for some reason. I don't think they like him. Alright, Rose, smack that thing.
Whip smack.
And then Lavatus, you hit it. By the time this is done, I'm almost willing to bet Spinning Cane will be finished as well. Are you just going back and forth between all of us? And there we go. Another 90 hits the dust. There we go. He's in the yellow now. Finally. That only took a couple minutes. And now for his second trap. This one's a lot easier to deal with. Basically just wires. Same solution as the last time. Hit the wire. His traps really aren't all that dangerous, I guess. It's mostly just it allows him to kind of hit you before you can really hit him, because you're busy trying to stop the traps before you take massive amounts of damage. I'm gonna have to put him into his I'm gonna have to put both of them into defense. Try and get some of their health back. Not so much Dart. Dart has a lot of health. Yeah, Rose, you're doing the most damage against him for who knows what reason. And now you're recovering. 360 health. This is gonna take a couple minutes. Ah, shoot, I didn't finish it. There's always something, I don't know, discouraging about seeing an enemy recover health, and you can actually see how much health they recover. And then you can figure out how long it's going to take you to bring that health back down. This should do it, though. He should be back down to where he was before he healed himself, which should only be a couple more hits. I'm hoping. He really likes to throw those things, doesn't he? I'm not super concerned about how low my health is getting, because I know what's coming next. Another trap. Not going after the bandit. Smack the wire.
Whip smack.
And smack with the volcano. There we go. Destroyed it with 2 people. Then he uses the bombs. My spinning cane is going to be done. I'm going to have used it like 50 times. Somebody keep track of this. How many times have I used spinning cane in this battle? I'm half tempted just to watch through when I'm doing the editing to try and figure out how many times I used each edition. But that would take way too much time. I am not going to sit there and count each time I used it. That's right, just throw everything at Dart. He's the one who still has the most health. Because nobody seems to want to attack Dart for some reason. And another one bites the dust. I think sometimes they put this kind of a fight in here just for you to get SP. I mean, you could go Dragoon on him, and honestly, it might be easier, but he's still going to use the traps, and you're still going to have to take down the traps. But I'm still going to have to take down this bomb before the bomb hits Rose. And probably takes her down. I'd really rather not have to revive her.
Whip smack.
See, now he's getting tricky. He's just jumping from trap to trap to trap to trap. Trying to delay the inevitable, I think. But I am coming for you, Drake the Bandit. You won't stop me. Oh gosh, will you go down already? Finally, there we go. That took way longer than I wanted it to, but at the same time, I'm not surprised it took that long. Alright, 100 gold. 1,500 XP. Thank you. And the bandit drink. Nobody levels up. Not normally. And nobody got a Dragoon level up either, of course. I have to protect I have to protect Shirley, or... Hey, look! Shirley. Shirley. Shirley, Shirley. Drake, it's okay now. I can't do a ghost voice. Sorry, guys. People with Dragoon spirits, why are you disturbing my quiet moment? What are you? We're not here for that. We're here to save our friend's life. The life of your friend? Do you remember me? Rose has connections. Very useful, apparently. You are Rose, aren't you? Oh, I understand. You have been on your sad journey since then. You too, Shirley. Won't you spare me some Oh, hold on. I got the wrong people talking. I don't know what's going on anymore. Won't you spare me some Dragonite plant? Shauna is suffering from dragon's poison. Dragon? Oh, they're still clinging to life. Unfortunately, I don't have any Dragonite plant. Then, what about Shauna? There is one way to save her. I'll try anything. Just tell me. The light of a Dragoon spirit. A Dragoon's poison can be removed with a Dragoon spirit of white silver dragon, which is filled with healing magic. So, everybody got that? Dragon spirit, white silver dragon, healing person. All good. Now I will challenge you to see if you deserve this Dragoon spirit. Shall we begin? Try to overcome me. If you cannot do it, the girl's fate is to die. So here we are. This is the second boss kind of battle. It's kind of listed as a boss battle, but you're not actually going to fight. As strange as that might sound. You can just sit here and guard the entire way through this fight. Like, never actually attack once. So she'll ask you different questions, one to each member of your party. What the? I don't know what that box is. I think that's just a problem with the emulator. But yeah, she'll ask questions to each member of the party, and then she'll transform into somebody. Some with one that that person relates to, with the exception of Rose. And we understand why that is much, much later in the game. But she'll do that, and she asks questions like this. Dart, why did you... I've been waiting, why did you leave? So, none of your business or pursue the black monster. You answer the wrong question, you have to go through this again. Answer it correctly, and then you just keep moving forward. So, we'll tell her we're pursuing the black monster. And so it'll take a little bit for every single time. But if I remember correctly, I think you get another 1500 XP. So basically, between these two, you get 1,000. And so she has you trying to understand what you want. I think I might have screwed that one up. I don't know, we'll find out here in a minute. Yep, I did do that one wrong. Yeah, so you see here, I screwed that up. I screwed up the second question, so now I have to do it again. And so it's not very hard. I mean, obviously, you just stand here and you're just, you know, defending and guarding the entire time, which basically means, here, have your health back. So, one question every round. Oh yeah, but if you screw up, then I believe it just usually takes you right to that question. So it just kind of skips over it. So last time I said I don't know. This time I have to say then, of course, to get revenge. Guarding. It's a very boring fight, but it's required by the game that I have to go through this. Choose. So, yeah, there you go. I did do it right this time. Yeah, caught up on that one question. So now, she's finished with Dart. Now we're moving on to Lavitus. Now she's going to transform again. I wish I knew why that box just kind of showed up. And here he is now, His Imperial Majesty, King Albert. Forget Shauna and go back. That's not like you! Are you disobeying my order? Yes. And so depending on who it is and what question they ask, it kind of then defines itself into what kind of answer you have to give. So here he goes. He's asking if we're willing to choose one over the many. And of course, the correct answer is to choose Shauna. And the renowned knight of Serdio, this is precious, life is precious, no matter if it is one or many. So, pretty easy. And then that's done. The only person left is Rose, and I'm trying to remember, I think Rose is a unique case as well. Advancing will bring truth as well as ordeals. So you still want to go, no matter what, I will go. Lavitus, what's most important to you? Your mother. It is human to care about parents. You are human before you are a knight. Parents care for children, and children yearns for its parent. The bonding is human to strong. Don't forget that you have somebody waiting for you. And then Rose. Yeah, she doesn't really ask Rose anything other than that one. But there's a reason for why Rose doesn't really get asked anything. And that reason comes into play much later down the line. So yeah, you see here, another 100 gold and another 1500 XP. So usually everybody should level up during that. You still don't... When on earth do I get Crush Dance? I could swear I had it by now before. I can't remember myself really being a much higher level than now. Maybe 14, but that's about it. So now we have the White Silver Dragoon Spirit. That was beautiful, but take this with you, as I promise. But I have one favor to ask. He has protected my peace from countless attempts by bandits. He stood up to you for me. Please, save Drake. I do not have an entity, so I cannot draw on the power of the spirit. But I don't feel any power holding it like this. Hold it up with the spirit of the red-eyed dragon spirit. So, yep. Dart uses power to heal him through the resonance with the spirit of the red-eyed dragon. Your red-eyed dragon draws the healing power of the white-silver dragoon spirit. Am I alive? Good. So as soon as he's up, he tries to protect her. And of course, Dot, gazing at the truth sometimes brings pain, but you will be able to overcome it. That's a reference to much later in the game that you don't really understand until after you've gone farther. Farewell, Rose. I am looking forward to the date our roads of fate cross again. So she's gone. She's headed to the place where she belongs. Let's go. Shauna is waiting. And I think at this point, I don't think that the dragon emblem that you could heal at before works anymore. I don't think it'll heal you, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But before we leave, we can go in here. Because despite what everybody says, we're here for the loots. And although it's not really all that much, some loots is better than no loots. Most of it's gold. I think there's a couple of items, though, that are pretty useful. What else we got? Money! The Demon Stiletto. And this should probably just be money. Oh, and Healing Breeze. I knew there was more than one item there. But the first two things we can do here, let's turn yours back to Burning Rush so we can have the 102 SP. Spinning Cane is now at 64. I still need to do these two. I mean, look at it. They give it to you so fast. And, of course, Whip Snack is already maxed out. But now we also have the Demon Stiletto, which is her next weapon. Frightens enemies with a given probability. Now, Rose is even stronger than before. How nice. And we can actually go ahead and leave now. There's nothing left for us here. Beat down that strongman who's been eluding me. Hee. But we can go ahead and save it up here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some work on Lavitus, trying to get his additions grinded up. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll actually get to have a Crush Dance before the next step of the game, which would be really, really nice. But I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here. In the next episode, we'll be taking the Dragoon Spirit back to Shauna so we can heal her up. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and take care.